Ah, hello. Hello, hello. Ah. What's up? What's going on? I am randomly live again. Why? Because I found this thing and I was super interested in it. And I wanted to try it. But I figured if I'm gonna play it, I might as well stream it. If you don't know what this is like, I don't even know if this is legal, to be honest. It's a fan-made version of a trading card game that will exist in real life in October. That's obviously related to League of Legends. They call it RIFTBOUND. They call it the Project K during its development. Well, now they're like going full publicized mode now. They haven't really started advertising it yet, but they call it RIFTBOUND. And for those of you who are curious, this is literally not supposed to be a digital game. This is supposed to be literally a real life physical card game. And these cards will exist in real life. They already kind of do exist in a way. Somebody just, yeah, it's a TCG game. Somebody went ahead and made a digital fan-made version of the actual game. Now, I don't even know what the rules are. I just kind of have a vague understanding of what you're supposed to do, but I don't really know the rules. So I wanted to kind of like learn it and check out some of the cards and see how they're played, so that maybe I'll be interested in real life to play this game or pick up this game in October. But yeah, there's a lot of cards already. I have to go through all these and figure out what exactly this game's about. And then there's a cool thing where you can actually play other people in this client. I don't know how many people are active, but I mean, it says they're gonna have leaderboards, but I don't know if they're gonna actually do that. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go through all the cards, kind of read them. If you're curious about anything, I actually don't know. I'm pretty much just as confused. So I'm gonna have to just learn along the way, I guess. Pretty much I'll just be reading and then probably be quiet. And then maybe hopefully get a deck together and play a game or two to figure out what the hell's going on. There's some terminologies that I notice, for example, that are very similar to like other card games. Like for example, like this card, it says accelerate, which pretty much means haste, which means it's like similar to Magic the Gathering, where a lot of the card games, when you place your monster down, you can't attack immediately the same turn that you put them down. You have to wait till the next turn. But monsters and enemies that has like this haste or accelerate in this game, I guess that's what they call it here, they can attack immediately or take action immediately. So like there's a lot of terminologies that I think are new, but some things are I'm kind of used to. So I'm gonna have to like read them all and try to figure out what everything is. There's not like a real rule book. I mean, there is, but like official one yet. Just kind of like, maybe there is. I think there is actually, but I don't know I don't know where to find it. I just have to like throw myself into the deep end and just play it. So let's just figure out the champions. The hell is this? The fuck is this? Orange? Yellow? What is orange? Body rune? Order rune. Body and order. Okay. I guess the colors are shown right here at the bottom. And up here, I guess. Okay, so these are legend cards. It's almost like Commander in Magic the Gathering. When a buff unit you control would die, you may pay any rune and exhaust him to spend its buff? What the fuck? What are they even talking about? And we call it exhausted instead. So basically, I spend the rune. I'm so used to calling these things mana. Spend a rune when any unit I control die, I may spend a rune, send it to base. It's not considered a move. What the fuck? I don't understand any of what that says. I'm gonna avoid him for now. Give a unit ganking. It can move between battlefields. Okay. Speaking of battlefields, what's the different battlefields that exist? When you hold this battlefield, play one recruit unit token in your base. So every time I hold this battlefield, like have a unit in this battlefield, I play one recruit unit token so free token. Okay, that's Altar of Unity, Obelisk of Power. At the start of each player's first beginning phase, that player channels one rune. Does this have to be like occupied? Or is this like, I feel like this is just happens. It doesn't really say otherwise. When you defend here, you may move a friendly unit here to base. Okay, so it's like a recall. Okay. When you conquer, so like these battlefields, they're basically like, apparently there's two battlefields in the actual game. You pick one, the enemy picks one, and then it's like laid out in the middle of the actual table. So like you get to choose what your battlefield is. But then these battlefields, the whole point I guess is to control the battlefield and own the battlefield, so you get points, and I think after you get like 8 points you win the game. But I noticed like these battlefields have different terminologies. It says defend, conquer. That doesn't say anything. Hold. They're different terminologies. I guess defend means when you... Oh, defend probably means when the enemy is trying to attack the battlefield and I have already unit there and they're fighting. I guess that's technically what defend means. Tanisha, what's up? What game is this? It's called... How do I explain this? Again, really quick. It's League of Legends TCG game that's gonna be released in October in physical form. It's a physical TCG game, like, you know, like Pokemon or like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh. It's literally a physical card game, but somebody made a digital version of it unofficially, and I downloaded it just to check out like what some of the cards are that's going to be releasing officially in October, and just play a couple of games online with like random people against like people I don't know through this client to see if I like it, like the game, like how it's played and all that. So I'm just sitting here reading, or I'm gonna be reading a lot. I see, so you're getting back into League then? Not really. I'm more interested in this card game than actual League. Okay, so defend means... Yeah, I think defend means I already have a unit on this battlefield and the enemy is trying to take over. Can we try it? You can if you want. Okay. Let me actually get you the video of like... If you feel like sketched out... No, actually... Why do I even say it like that? Let me actually find you the link of this person's like thing. It's called RIFTBOUND. The client is called RIFTBOUND. Or what is it called? Pixelborn. And then their game is called RIFTBOUND. So you don't need to be a Patreon. If you go there, it literally kind of gives you an idea of like how to install it, and then they have a Discord too, like a Discord server where you can get some information. But yeah, it's not like a real game. It's like a fan-made game. Cloudy, what's up? Well, it's a real game. Oh god, how do I explain it? I don't know how... Okay. It's going to be a real game, but a physical card game. Just this person took the assets of released information of the cards that's going to be made into a physical form in October and put it into a client, and they made this themselves. I am currently boarding a flight to go back home. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you, Cloudy. Hope you have a safe flight. Hope you had a good time. I'm gonna be honest with you. By the time you get home, I'll probably be streaming this. Again, I had no plans to stream this until like last night. And then I got so interested. I wanted to learn everything about this to see if I enjoy this or not. But I'm just gonna be reading. Is it legal? I don't fucking know. That's the thing. It's not legal to stream it because there's people using this client on YouTube videos. If anything, the person that's gonna get in trouble is the person who made this client, not me. But then I think the way they have it is that it's not monetized, and this is just a card game simulator, which is like similar to the thing on Steam and things like that. That it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and read through all these cards today. All of these. Look, it's Jinx. Where's Jinx? Look, it's Jinx. So cool. Look, there's Teemo. These arts are so cool. And they're gonna be physical cards in October. Like exactly the same. I'm so hyped. I hope the gameplay is good. If the gameplay is good, I'll probably play it in real life. If the gameplay is bad, I'll just probably collect a few cards that I like and then like call it a day. But yeah, let me go through these battlefields again. Altar of Unity. So I guess this applies to anybody. If there's somebody here and I'm holding it, I guess it means I still have unit on this battlefield after my turn ends. Or is it when it becomes my turn again. I don't know the terminologies. Gazing Flame, what's up? Gabrielle, what's up? Hello, hello. Yo, I'm playing a card game, bro. I'm gonna be playing this all day. Just letting you know. Well, I won't really be playing. I'll be learning, and then I'll play. Okay, so this is at the start of each player's first. How many beginning phases are there? At the start of each player's first beginning phase. Okay. The way this worded basically makes it sound like at the start of each player's first turn ever. And then any turn after that, this doesn't happen. Because why would they use the word first beginning phase here? My TCG logic tells me that because the word first beginning phase, this only happens once throughout the entire game. And that makes sense because player channeling one rune, basically getting one mana every turn it's ridiculous. Okay, I think I understand what this card is. I never seen this before or heard of it. It's called RIFTBOUND. It's gonna be a brand new real life TCG game in October. I feel like I'm fucking like sponsored to showcase this, but I'm not. I'm just so interested in this game that I want to play. Okay. Okay, I understand that one. When you conquer here, recycle one of your runes. I don't know what recycling means. It's something to do with like when you use your mana in this game rune to take action, that rune gets trashed. But then are they permanently trashed and recycling it make it come back? Or are they like refreshed into like its own individual rune deck? So confusing. I'm just gonna have to try it. If anything, after I go through like at least a lot of these cards, I'm gonna have to go watch like a fucking actual game play a video of like how they're you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it right now. I think that's a smart idea. I'm sure there's like a really short video of like how to play RIFTBOUND. How to play RIFTBOUND TCG in 3 minutes. Wait, that was... Okay. We need a most recent video. How to play new League of Legends RIFTBOUND... Okay. Alright. This is gonna hopefully go over the information that we need on how to play.
Summoners, welcome to RIFTBOUND, the League of Legends trading card game where champions clash, spells fly, and battlefields decide who comes out on top. If you're brand new, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to set up and play your very first game.
In 6 minutes.
Step by step, crystal clear. Let's get into it. So here's what you need. Each player brings a main deck with at least 40 cards filled with units, spells, and gear. A rune deck of exactly...
I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Yeah, it's a real card game. They're not using real cards, I don't think. Or actually, they might be using real cards because this looks like the beta version cards. Or maybe this is a proxy that they printed out themselves using the image assets. I don't know. But it is going to be... It is a legitimate real-life TCG card game. And it's going to release officially in October. So 3 months from now. That's why I'm kind of trying to like learn right now so that I want to play it if I like it.
Need. Each player brings a main deck with at least 40 cards.
Main deck with 40 cards. Okay.
Filled with units, spells, and gear.
Unit, spells, and gear. Okay. I did see gear. There's a gear card here. These are gear cards. It's almost like you tap, like in Magic, you tap it to get runes or mana. It's a land card. That's what this is. It's literally a land card. Gears are land cards for MTG, Magic the Gathering. Then what are the regular runes? I'm sure they'll fucking explain it.
A rune deck of exactly 12 rune cards.
12 rune cards in a rune deck. So we have two decks that we play with. One is a rune deck, one is a regular deck of 40 cards and then 12 cards in rune. Okay.
These power your plays. A champion legend, which is the face of your deck.
Champion legend. So legend is the one that you don't really, it doesn't have a cost like these. The costs are on the top right here. There should be numbers there. Or sorry, the top right is where it usually has their damage counters. Yeah, like this damage stuff. But your legend that you can pick, they don't have it. So it's just like a thing that you have one of these cards to play. It's like Commander.
And a few battlefield cards where the fight happens.
3 battlefield cards. And I think it's random that you draw which battlefield when you first start the game.
Your main deck must match your champion's domain.
Domain meaning colors. So your actual deck needs to only be using the colors shown on your champion legend's domain. The color. So in this case, blue and yellow. You can only use blue and yellow cards. I don't like that restriction, but I guess for simplicity's sake, it's okay.
Like Fury, Chaos, Order, they're usually different colors, and you're allowed up to 3 copies of any individual card.
3 cards in a deck. Okay. Maximum of 3 individual cards in a deck.
And 3 signature cards, the unique abilities tied to your champion.
I believe the signature card is like your main champion legends spell that you can, but signature signatures, there's spells in the game, but there's signature spells also like these. But I think you can have 3 of any singular spells in your deck. So you can have, like, let's say you have a spell X, you have spell Y, and then you have spell Z. So you have spells X, Y, and Z. If they're regular spells, you can have 3 of each. So 3 X's, 3 Y's, and 3 Z's. But these are signature spells, not regular spells. So signature spells, if I understand correctly from like information I learned before, signature spells, you can only have a total of 3 signature spells in your entire deck. So if there's like a signature spell X, signature spell Y, and signature spell Z, you can't have 3 of each because they're signature spells. You can only have up to 3 total signature spells, I think. I am just talking out loud, by the way, because I'm like reinforcing my understanding of the game. I think this is right.
Now, here's how you set up a game. First, you place your champion legend face up, public for both players.
Okay.
Then you put your chosen champion, which is
right, because I think there's multiple type. Like I think there's multiple jinx. Oh, they didn't add that here, or did they? There's multiple MF. Yeah, there's multiple jinxes. There's 2 jinx. There's 2 MF. I have no idea how I follow that. Yo, maybe I'm just good at explaining things, you know? I think. Okay, so here's your deck on the right. Here's your trash. It's basically, where you throw away your cards after you use them or whatever. I think these are points. If you get to 8 points on the left, you win. And to get a point, you have to like attack and occupy one of the battlefields or both. You just have to. So this is my base. Basically, that's my home, let's just say. And that's where I place my units. But after I placed my units here, I can utilize my units to attack and hold and conquer battlefields. The reason why it's separated is because this is where the action happens, and this is kind of like your like your back line. And I wonder if there's like a maximum limit of how many monsters I can place in my base, because it looks like it only fits like maybe 4 cards here. I don't know. Uh, so to win the game, you have to get up to 8 points by interacting with the battlefields, taking control of it. I don't know what is it called? Capture the flag? It's not capture the. I don't know what the game mode is. It's like shooting games like Halo. You have to like kind of go to a point, like site A, B, or C, and then you have to just kind of sit there for like an X period of time. I forgot what mode that's called usually in like gaming, but Conquer. I don't. But it's kind of like that concept, I guess. And the runes are where your like mana is, your resources. This is my rune deck. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I forgot what it was called. What was it? What was it? Yeah, it's like you kind of have to kind of hold the area until it reaches like 100%, and then once it reaches 100%, you can start like getting points, right? I think, as far as I'm concerned, that's how this works, this game. If you take a battlefield, you get a point, but if you hold a battlefield, you also get a point. So this game is like not really based on HP or anything like that. It's more like how long and how many times can you conquer and hold battlefields, and once you get to 8 points, you win the game. It's pretty simple, actually. It's not too complicated. A part of me kind of like worries a bit because I am very interested in this game, but if it's like so easy and elementary, then like there's no reason for me to play other than like, just collect. Because if it's like super easy and boring, for example, then why would I play, So like this whole conquering system, it sounds so simple, but I hope through the gameplay it's actually entertaining. Because as long as it's entertaining, it's not boring. But the concept feels boring. Maybe it's because it's simple, but maybe being simple is a good thing.
Which is a unit with the same for both players. Then you put your chosen champion, which is a unit with the same name as your champion legend that you've picked out.
So if, let's say hypothetically, I decide that, hey, I am going to use Ari, for example, as my legend. Basically, in this spot right here. I'm gonna go a Ari deck, for example. Then I have basically 2 choices of different Aris I can choose. This one. Is there another one? I feel like there's another one. Not that one. Is there another one? Maybe there's not another one. Maybe they haven't added it to the game yet, because I know that they're missing a lot of cards and they're actively working on it. Okay. Wait. There's actually a way for me to check. Hold! Hold! I know the screen's black. Hold. Riftbound cards. King of the Hill. Thank you. I think you're right. Okay. So there's this website, their official website, riftbound.leagueoflegends.com. And they're basically, it's so funny how they do this. Every like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something like that, they tease like a couple new cards. And they've been teasing it for like, for a while. Obviously, not every card is released. There's so many fucking cards. It's ridiculous. I think there's like 350 cards in total. But like right here, it says new. That means it was just recently teased and announced. So I'm assuming they're just going to keep doing this until October. Because if I look at like the last card here. Oh, look, it's the signature card. It's like 300 5 out of 298, which means this is a secret card. So that means there's gonna be like 310 cards. So they're actively like teasing more and more like every week, and the person who made this, they're actively trying to keep up with all the cards that were announced, but I guess it takes a while because it needs to like, you know, they need to add all the effects, and not the image but like all the actual gameplay effects, and like make sure they're not fucking like broken. um so realistically, oh, Fiora, realistically, I'm not going to be able to utilize all the cards released so far, but at least I can pick a couple concepts of cards that I like, put a deck together, and like just kind of play. And then every week, just like keep my eye out for new cards. So, is there. How many Aris are there that's released? Ooh, you know what? I bet. Okay, there's that legendary. I need to find the champions Ari. So this is where all the champions are. Is she, what color is she? She's green and blue. So it's like up here. Okay. There's the first Ari. What is the color order? They go red, green, and then blue. Yeah. Red, green, blue. Oh, there's the other Ari. Okay. Oh my god! It's the same card, except there's an alternate art. Yeah, you can tell. Look, rarity is orange, and this is gold. Oh god, it's already happening. The collector in me is like, I'm gonna need this card. Thank you. Fuck. All right, so there is a second Ari. These two are the same exact card. It's just this is higher rarity, like secret art kind of situation, I guess. And then there's orange, purple. Is there 5 colors? Is it just 5? Oh, there's 6. There's yellow. There's 6 colors. Right? Oh man. Okay. Wait, right? Oh, it tells me right here. There are fucking 6 colors. So okay. That's cool. Now I just gonna need to wait. I guess it depends on which, like, for example, if I run, let's say, Jinx. I'm running a Jinx deck, right? Here's my legend, which gives me an option to run one or the other. There's 2 Jinxes. And I know that they play differently because they're 2 different cards, but I'm wondering, can you play both? Like, I understand you can only have 3 of this 3 champion cards, because I guess that's kind of like what they're saying is like you cannot, maybe, how many can you have in a deck? You know what? Maybe if I try to make a deck, and then it will like not let me. So let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. Can I have more than, nope. Okay, it tells me literally I can't have more than 1. Great. So that's my legend. And then where's the 2 Jinx? This is 1 Jinx, and where's the other one? This is 2. Oh, so you can have both in your deck at the same time. You can have 6. You can have 3 of each if you really wanted to. But I feel like 3 of that and 3 of this. I'm assuming this client still accounts for this rule correctly. But I assume you don't want to do this because you're wasting slots of other cards that can be in your deck that might be more, have more synergy of what you're trying to do, like your win condition. So maybe like double dipping like this is not a good idea. Maybe some cases it works. But I mean, I'm sure it will work eventually. But how efficient is it is the question. Eh. Anyways,
Champion, which is a unit with the same name as your champion legend that you've picked out in your champion zone. Then you shuffle your main deck and rune deck into separate piles. I'd recommend giving them different sleeve colors. Then each
I feel like that would be illegal. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as never mind.
recommend giving them different sleeve colors. Then, each player brings 3 battlefields each, and then you shuffle those 3 battlefields, randomly pick 2 to play with, 1 from each player, and then you lay them between you.
So it's RNG. Oh, how so? Like tournaments, like real life card game tournaments, sometimes you can't have mix matching colored card sleeves. Some tournaments are anal about that and some are less. But I guess in this case, one is your main deck and one is your rune deck, and they're inherently separated and they don't mix together, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
You put your chosen champion, which is a unit with the same name as your champion legend that you've picked out, in your champion zone. Then you shuffle your main deck and rune deck into separate piles. I'd recommend giving them different sleeve colors. Then each player brings 3 battlefields.
So I bring 3 battlefield cards. Most likely 3 that synergizes the best with what kind of style of deck I'm running. But the thing is, when you first start the game against the opponent, you can only pick 1 battlefield of your 3 battlefields at random. And so does the other person. So realistically, on this is my battlefield and this is their battlefield, let's say. So we only play with 2 battlefield and it's chosen at random of the 3 that I brought. So the other 2 that don't get selected, they're kind of like will be never used throughout this one particular match. So then can you get 3 battlefield that are all identical? I wonder. Let's find out. Fuck. Can I do that? Can I bring 3 of the same battlefield to just lessen the RNG? I can. Why would I bring 3 different ones then? That sounds so not efficient. If it's gonna be RNG, and then that's what you're playing with through the entire match, or that one game until somebody loses, why would I give myself the handicap over an RNG? There's probably a use for it, maybe. Maybe like you can change your battlefield in the middle of your fight. Maybe some cards do that or something. That would be interesting. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for this information.
And then you shuffle those 3 battlefields, randomly pick 2 to play with, 1 from each.
Oh, 1 for each player. 1 from each player.
And then you lay them between you. To decide who goes first, you either roll a die or flip a coin, or whatever you and the other player agree on is fair. Then finally, you each draw 4 cards.
Starting hand
A quick
4.
note on mulligans. You can mulligan a card in your hand if you don't like it. Let's say you have 4
many?
cards in hand and you don't like a certain one. What you can do is you can pick that card out, put it at the bottom of your deck, and then draw a new one. You can do this for up to 2 cards.
Up to 2 cards. Okay. So only 2 card mulligan at max in the beginning before the actual game starts. Interestingly, this is a mechanic that exists in a lot of TCGs where you don't want to get like wrecked in the beginning by having really bad luck. Let's say like you start the game with like 1 mana or 1 resource, but all 4 cards in your hand cost like 3+ resources. So like for 3 turns, you're just getting smashed. So like you would mulligan your hand to get like a better starting hand, at least couple cards to work with. But you can only mulligan up to 2 cards. So it's kind of like, oh, I feel like, why is there a limit? I wonder. They shouldn't put 2 card limit. They should have just made it like maximum your entire hand, like 4 cards. Weird. Weird. There's a limit on 2 mulligan. Also interesting that after you mulligan, you put the card that you don't want on the bottom of your deck and not your trash. That's also very interesting. Because now you know that card won't come back to your hand for like an eternity. Because usually in other games, if you mulligan, they go straight into your trash. And there are mechanics in certain cards where it's like go through your trash and bring a card back into your hand. There's kind of like there's cards that do that mechanic, right? But I guess it doesn't matter because there's also cards that go like search your deck for a card and bring it back to your hand. So like, this is the 2 mulligans weird. The deck part, it's whatever, I guess.
If you don't like it, let's say you have 4 cards in hand and you don't like a certain one, what you can do is you can pick that card out, put it at the bottom of your deck, and then draw a new one. You can do this for up to 2 cards when you draw your first hand. And don't shuffle. Now,
Don't shuffle. That's so interesting.
Now, on to the turns. We follow a very simple A, B, C, D structure for the start of every turn.
Awaken is when you upright your monster cards. I guess. Awaken is when you upright your cards so that they're ready to attack, because usually after they take an action, they like kind of rest. I guess in this game they call it exhaust. For exhausted. They're tired. So in the beginning of your turn, you would upright or awaken all your tired monsters, and then comes the beginning phase where you would probably draw. No, draws D. What is beginning and channel?
Followed by all the other actions you can take afterwards. It's as simple as that. First is A, the awaken phase. This is where you stand up. You ready all your exhausted cards, your units, your gears, and your runes. Anything that was exhausted in the turn before is now unexhausted or awakened. B is the beginning phase. Effects and points go here. You trigger any start of turn effects, usually cards, specified.
Okay. Yeah.
Beginning phase here, and you score 1 point for each battlefield you control.
When they say control, I guess it means there's no enemy units in the battlefield. It's just you, just like King of the Hill. And then that's calculated at the beginning phase. Okay.
And then C, the channel phase. This is where your draw power comes along.
Draw power?
You draw 2 rune cards from your rune deck and place them face up in your rune area. I'd recommend stacking the same kinds of runes on top of each other.
Oh, you draw. You get 2 mana every turn? That's so accelerated gameplay. Wow. And it only goes up to 8 points? Dude, this game ends in like 5-6 turns. Maybe 7? Why is it so fast? Huh. Hold on. Okay. Speedrun card game. Dude, you know what's crazy about that? I feel like this is gonna be very imbalanced, especially when somebody's running a deck that's aggro. Basically, it's like a deck they specialize in attacking really early, like really fast. But then you're going up against somebody who's like whose deck is like more kind of like a controlling style where they want to like control the entire flow of the game. But then because the game lasts it ends so fast, and like the other person's using like a aggressive deck, it's like it's gonna get accelerated so fast.
These are what you'll use to pay for cards this turn. And runes
Resources.
stay on the board unless you use them to pay for something.
And then you turn it sideways, right? Okay, so this is, what is this? 2 yellow? Is that what this is representing? I need to have 2 yellows or 2 order runes to activate the spell.
What you draw is what you've got for this round. And D, the draw phase. One more card, where you draw one card from your main deck. Simple as that. And that
Let me go back.
you draw, and you start a card. The Awakens.
So awaken is you unexhaust everybody. Beginning is the specifically beginning phase where you trigger all your beginning phase effects. Channel is you're channeling your runes. I guess that's probably the best way to remember it. It's like no. Channeling your runes. Awaken phase, you awaken all your runes and your units and whatever. Everything goes upright on your awaken phase. Beginning is the beginning phase where everything triggers, if there's any triggers that related to a beginning phase. Channeling is when you draw 2 runes specifically. And then draw is when you draw a card from your deck. Okay.
These are what you'll use to pay for cards this turn.
So every turn,
and runes
2
stay
mana.
on the board unless
Fuck.
you use them to pay for
It's
something.
so fast.
What you draw is what you've got for this round. And D, the draw phase. One more card, where you draw one card from your main deck. Simple as that. And that's your hand refreshed. And now, it's go time. What happens from here is you can either pass your turn, if you do so please, or you can have some fun. This is where the action starts. The action phase, the showdown phase, the combat phase, all galore. You can choose to take any unexhausted units, being units that are awakened, and put them onto battlefields.
Right. My units can only go into the battlefield if they're upright. If they're tired, they can't fucking move. Makes sense.
To start combat. You can use spells if you'd like, and you can use any effects that your cards allow you to, as long as you have the cost that you need.
I wonder if spells can be used at any point. Because I know in Magic the Gathering, there's a difference between instant spells and like, I forgot the terminology, and regular kind of spells. Instant spells, you can utilize it at any point in the entire game. And then like the other type of spells, you can only use it when your units are in a fight. But this doesn't really specify when you can use the spells. Oh, it does. Action, that's what they call it. Play on your turn or in showdowns. I guess this is immediate. If there's no like a signifying thing like action, the word action signifies I can only play it on my turn or while the units are fighting against each other. So I can't use this card on the enemy's turn. Of course, unless they're fighting, because that's like a separate time moment in the actual phase inside of somebody's turn. This doesn't have anything, so I guess I can use it anytime, anywhere, really. I guess I'll have to test it when I actually play the game.
The runes that you need. And once you've finished your turn, you can then pass your turn to your opponent. Now let's cover a quick combat example. Let's go Vi versus Victor's minions.
Victor's minions?
Let's say you have Vi with 3 might defending a battlefield. Your opponent sends in 3 1-might minions led by Victor, a total of 3 might on their side, 1 each. At this moment, the battlefield is contested, and a showdown begins. You've got a spell in hand, Rebuke. It costs 2 runes, and you've got the runes for it, so you exhaust them. You recycle them to the bottom of your rune deck to pay for the cost, and
oh, if you use your mana, they go back to the bottom of your rune deck. They don't stay. So it's not that at the beginning of your phase you can upright your runes. If you use all your runes in a turn, there's no runes to upright, so you need to draw two more. That's why it's so fast. That's why you draw two runes a turn. You don't keep them after you use it. Okay, now I'm kind of trying to get an understanding of what refreshing runes are. Hold on. I guess they'll explain it.
Cast Rebuke. Rebuke returns
Play on your turn or in showdown. Okay, there are in showdown. He spent 2 mana, 2 purple mana. Return a unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. So any unit. So I'm assuming he's gonna send the stupid minion back to the owner's hand, the opponent's hand, which means instead of having 3 minions, it's gonna be 2 minions, and they're only gonna have 2 might, and Vi has 3 might, so Vi is gonna kill D2, and they're not gonna trade because one of the 3 minions got sent back to the owner's hand.
turns one enemy unit on the battlefield to its owner's hand. You bounce one of Victor's minions back to his hand, and now the opponent only has 2 might across 2 minions, and you've still got Vi at 3. Combat begins. Vi deals 3 damage, enough to knock out both minions. She takes.
Does Vi might stay at 3, or does it go down to 1? I'm sure it just stays at 3. Because that's like, maybe it's permanent thing.
2 in return, but she's still standing. You win the fight, you control the battlefield, and you're up 1 point. Simple as. At the end of your turn, remember that all temporary buffs expire, units heal, so you remove all.
Okay, units heal. Wait, so what?
Control the battlefield, and you're up 1 point. Deals 3 damage, enough to knock out both minions. She takes 2 in return, but she's still standing. You win the fight, you control the battlefield.
When you control a battlefield, you get a point. So at the end of a turn, if you're controlling a battlefield, you get a point. Is that the only way to get a point? At the end of
field, and you're up 1 point. Simple as. At the end of your turn, remember that all temporary buffs expire, units heal, so you remove all damage, everything resets for the next turn. Then you pass to your opponent. But one final note, to score that last winning point once you're at 7, you need 1 more to get to 8. Well, this is important. You can only score your final point, your 8th point, in 2 ways. Let's bring it back to the battlefield for a quick example. You're sitting at 7 points, and you want the final point to win the game. In this scenario, Victor's minions are out again. They're swarming the field, and you've got Jinx pushing into one battlefield and Vi holding her ground on another.
So on the left, I would get a point. On the right, I would also get a point because the minions will end up dying. I think that's a 4 right here. I can't see.
Here's how you seal the win. You can either, option 1, conquer both battlefields on your turn by moving units and winning showdowns. In this case, Jinx pushes through and Vi holds the line, and boom, you've controlled both battlefields. And now you've scored your 8th point. Or you can go with option 2. You're already holding a battlefield on the other side, and your opponent doesn't contest it or fails to contest it with whatever you can prevent, and this means that on your next turn, as long as you stay holding that battlefield, as long as Vi's still standing strong, when your turn begins and she's still in control, you score that final 8th point.
Why the fuck would I... Why does that matter? If you're controlling both, you're at 7 points. You can get 1 point by controlling just one battlefield, and you win. Why would you need to... Why would they give you the option to win on the final point to control both? Does it give you 2 points, I guess? 1 point each for each battlefield you control? Then let's say if I was at 6 points, then if I don't fucking know.
Now you've scored your 8th point.
Whatever.
And your opponent doesn't contest it or fails to contest it with whatever you can prevent. And this means that on your next turn, as long as you stay holding that battlefield, as long as Vi's still standing strong, when your turn begins and she's still in control, you score that final 8th point. In either case, once you begin your turn with at least one battlefield under your control and you're already at 7 points, you score the final point and win the game. So when you're at 7, play smart, time your push, or dig in and hold. That's the final piece. If you need info on how to play other modes like a 2v2, a free-for-all, or whatever else Riot may bring along, let us know.
No, I'm good. I got the basic gist. Okay. Good. So that's how you play the game. Apparently there are 2v2s and free-for-alls up to 4 players. But yeah, I don't know about that. I'm worried about fucking just 1v1s. So I wish I could like search by keyword. You can. What did we learn? Nothing. Well, I did learn about the whole... No, I didn't learn shit. What the fuck is a mana refresh? Anyways. Okay, so this is... Kind of want to go in order, but I'm looking for a card that like maybe has something to do with like having multiple battlefields or changing a battlefield. If you control a face down card at a battlefield. What? Face down cards? Oh, that's pretty wild. Exhaust all my units, then deal 12 damage to all units on the battlefield. So like fucking... I have to kill everybody on my side too. It's a board wipe for both sides. I guess it's good if they have like really a lot of things and I just want to wipe it out. Choose an enemy unit at a battlefield. You deal damage equal to our might to each other. Okay. Shield 3, plus 3 shield when I'm a defender. So this person's Volley Bear's might goes to 13 when it's defending. Not when I'm attacking into a battlefield, but when Volley Bear's already on the battlefield and they're attacking into it, it gets plus 3 shield. 12 calls, that's fucking expensive. Tank, I must be assigned combat damage first. So it's like a... If I have 2 characters on a battlefield, they can't assign which they want to attack. They have to attack Volley Bear first. And then they're gonna be eating fucking 13 might in return. Gigantic tank, bro. Instead of doing it like this, I'm just gonna go read all the legends first. Top down. Give a unit ganking this turn. It can move from battlefield to battlefield. Right, because there's 2 battlefields. I think if I want to move to a battlefield to the other battlefield without a unit having this ganking ability, then I have to basically go battlefield. If my character is already on the battlefield and I want to go to the other battlefield, I need to go like battlefield back to my base and then go to the other battlefield. But I think ganking allows them to just like skip that, which means... Is that right? Because like you can recall characters, can't you? I thought I read something about recalling earlier. Or was that on the battlefield card itself? Yeah, when you defend here, you may move a friendly unit here back to base. It's also a thing that I need to try. That can I just pull them back and then send them to the other battlefield on the same turn, or I have to wait an entire turn? I guess I have to wait an entire turn, because imagine if my character is on the battlefield and I bring them back to my base, they're going to be exhausted. I'm assuming every movement causes them to be exhausted. So once they're exhausted, they can't go to the other battlefield right away. But if a card has ability called ganking that allows them to go from battlefield to battlefield, then they skip that one. They basically skip a turn. I might need to write some of this down. There's a lot of information, I know. The only reason why I'm able to like kind of like congeal all this together is because I played few TCGs before. There's a lot of similar aspects in TCG games. It's easier to like, it's harder to memorize these. It's easier to understand them. Like, for example, ganking. If you just hear the word ganking, it sounds so weird. Like, what do you mean ganking? That's so out of nowhere. But if you actually play League of Legends, ganking kind of means like a character is kind of showing up to another battlefield, like from the side of like the lane, or like, you know, they're ganking opponents. So like in that context, ganking makes sense that a character can just go from a battlefield to another battlefield without needing to go back home, basically. It's a lot of like League of Legends terminology. Rest this card. Play a 1 recruit. Is this rest? Pay 1 cost and rest this card. So you can only do it once per turn, basically. Pay 1 cost, rest or exhaust this card. Play a 1 recruit unit token. So he's just like a big token guy. He just makes a lot of tokens. Leona! When you stun 1 or more enemy units, buff a friendly unit. What does that mean? Do you need League knowledge to understand this more better? It'll be helpful. Definitely it's helpful, but you don't need to play League to play this game, obviously. Because they kind of describe everything to you. But I don't know what buff... How do you stun? I'm assuming it's one of the mechanics for Leona decks. When you can stun people. It's almost probably like closer to like freeze or something. When you stun 1 or more enemy units, buff a friendly unit. It gets +1 buff. Might buff. But what if it does already have buff? What happens then? Does it not get to plus might buff? I don't... It's not really specified. Rest or exhaust Yasuo. Pay 2 cost. Move a friendly unit to or from your base. I guess without needing to exhaust them. That makes sense, because this guy fucking in the actual League of Legends game, he's just like, he moves around so fucking much, it's annoying. Makes sense. But you can only do this once per turn for 1 unit, I guess. That's interesting. Pay 1, exhaust, buff a friendly unit. I mean, if it doesn't have a buff, I'm assuming if it has buff, then does this stack? Curious. When an enemy unit attacks a battlefield you control, give it -1 might. Give the enemy -1 might to a minimum of 1 might, so they can't go to 0. So if they have 2 might, that would just go to 1. If they have 1 might, they'll stay at 1. So debuff. Ah, that makes sense. Why? Because Ari charms enemies and lowers their defense. That's funny. I like some of these cards because Leona also stuns, which makes sense. Lee Sin can buff himself and shield allies. A lot of this is like very tied to the game. I don't know about this. Oh, maybe it's because Miss Fortune in the game runs really fast. She has this ability called ganking because she can run really fast. That's cool. Darius. What is Reaction Legion? Exhaust Darius, and then I add 1 rune. I guess that means I draw 1 rune into my rune part of my field. Abilities that add resources can't be reacted to. So when it says reaction, it means abilities that give me resources, like add 1, they can't be countered or cancelled is what it's saying. When it has this reaction tag, it means once this is happening, you can't counter or react to it, like as the opponent. Because some cards you can like kind of, you know, like maybe do stuff to cancel out the effect of gaining 1 mana, but I guess when it's reaction, they have immunity. Legion is get the effect if you played a card this turn. So I have to play a card first and then activate this. So imagine a world where you forget that this Legion thing exists, right? And imagine a world where you forget that one of the criterias is that you need to play a card before you do this effect, but then you forget that this exists and you use the effect, because you can rest them whenever you want. I'm assuming you can rest them whenever you want for whatever reason, because you have this ability. But then because you didn't play a card before it, resting this guy, you don't get the 1 mana because you fucked up. I wonder if that's how it works. I need to like test these things because we don't know exactly the progression of each effects are, because we don't have like a full entire rule book. That'd be so funny if that was actually a case and people are resting without realizing that they didn't play a card beforehand, so they don't even get the add 1 effect. Is there a way to play a match? Yeah, you can play a match through this by doing play, but to do that I need a deck first, and I haven't even built it. I first need to I first want to just kind of go through all the cards, put like a rough deck together, and then maybe we'll play a few games. I'll be doing this all night pretty much. I'm so interested in this. What's up, Reverie? 4 people watching? It's probably because nobody's interested in card games. Sad. Where was I? Where did I stop? Jinx. Okay. At start of your beginning phase, draw 1 if you have 1 or fewer cards in your hands. Start of your beginning phase, draw 1 if you have 1 or fewer cards in your hands. So Jinx is basically you. So I'm assuming Jinx deck is all about just throwing all the cards you have at the enemy and then just fucking like play the RNG game of, ooh, I wonder what card I'm gonna draw this turn. You start with 4 cards, and then turn 1 you throw all your cards at the enemy, and then you go, I have 1 card left, it's fine, I'll draw another card. And then next turn you draw a card. I guess you draw 2 cards in this case at the start of your beginning phase, right? Because the draw phase is after the beginning phase. So you get like 2 cards every turn basically. If you have one or less cards in your hand, you get 2 cards every turn, and then you just throw them all at the enemy again and again and again. Super aggro deck. Volibear. When you play a mighty unit, a unit is mighty when it has 5 or plus might. When you play a mighty unit, you may exhaust me. To channel 1 rune exhausted. Oh. That's why fucking Volibear has 12 cost. Because you can stack your runes really fast. You can't use it right away because it comes to the field exhausted, but you can stack them up. So then how early can you actually get it? Well, you need to have a character that is mighty on the field first. That's a bit of a annoying condition that you have to meet to fully utilize the channeling runes. How hard is it to get +5 might units? I guess there's quite a bit. Well, it's like might is usually like equal to their cost, it seems. 8, 8, 4, 4, 3, 3, 5, 5. Okay, here's there's Jinx 4, 3, which is good. 8, 7. 10, 9. That's a bit of a L. 9, 9, 2, 3. Whatever. Okay. Do we have Kaisa? Reaction. Add any colored rune. No. When it says add, I don't know what this means. I know that's a rune symbol, but it's like this is different from this. This is add 1. But this is add rune. Is this a draw one, or is this is any colored one? I think this means any color. You add any color rune you want. I think that's what this means. And this is you add 1 rune from your rune deck. But when it says add any color rune, do you draw any? Do you look into your rune deck and add a color from your rune deck? I wonder. Another thing that I have to test. Nothing but questions. My god. Okay. Now we got actual champions. Ooh, before I do that. What are other legends? This is Yasuo's alternate art. We saw this guy already in the client. This is Volibear's alternate art. Yep, that's the same effect. Battlefield, Battlefield, Battlefield. Are there any other legends we haven't seen in the client yet? That's Set, Misfortune, Victor. Teemo? We didn't say Teemo. Teemo's not here. This Teemo's here, but the legend Teemo's not here. You may pay 1 rune to hide a card with hidden instead of... What? Pay 1. Exhaust. Put a Teemo unit you own into your hand from your champion zone or the board. What the fuck does that mean? Oh! I think I know what this means. Fucking... Oh, that's so complicated. Oh, God. Where's the... Let me... Okay. This is the champion. So in the beginning of the game, you start with one of your So you can have up to 3 champion cards in your deck. In the beginning, you start with 1. And then the other 2 will be obviously in your deck. You pay 1 rune. What? I think the hidden means shroud, where you cannot be attacked. I think that's what hidden means. Like, you have a character on the battlefield, but they have a hidden ability. Even if the enemy attacks the battlefield, they can't really target my character because they are hidden. So the fight doesn't even happen. They can't target it. So at the end of that phase, they can't, like, nobody's taking control of the battlefield. So nobody's gonna get the point. It's like a fucking annoying ass piece of shit. Oh my god, what other fucking cards in this game has hidden effect? Oh my god. Here's the regular Teemo that you would probably play with this Legend Teemo. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Oh, you guys didn't even see this. Okay. You may pay one to hide a card with hidden instead of... What? You may pay one to hide a card with hidden. I don't know what that means. Hidden. Hide now for rune to react with later for 0. Really have no fucking clue what that means. Hide now for a rune to react with later. I don't know what that means. Whatever. I don't understand. What is hidden? Hide now for a rune to react with later for 0. What does that mean? Is this like a trap card? You put it face down on the battlefield? What's going on here? What would that benefit me? How would that benefit me? Okay, so this says to buff a unit, give a +1 might buff if it doesn't already have one. So if it has one, it's not gonna get the buff. Okay, so all those buffing might +1 things, it can't stack, it seems. If you're in a bad situation, I guess you can hide a card and use it later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. Very curious. Don't know what that means. Guess we'll find out later. Okay, is there any other legends that's not in the client yet? Are these two different cards? Oh, it's a spell. That's a spell. Oh, wait, that's right. Everybody has signature spells associated with their legends. Maybe if I read them too, it'll make more sense. But let me make sure I go through all the legends first. We read them all. We read Kaisa, we read Volibear. Okay, so we went through all the legends. I think there's more legends maybe in the future that hasn't been announced yet. Maybe like these 3 cards. Okay, so these are... Okay, this is where it ends for the regular cards, and these are legends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe one more? I don't know if they're gonna have one more. And this is the beginning of... This is a token. This is the beginning of Battlefield. So like, what are these 3 slots, I wonder? Curious. Maybe there's one more legend. So the only legend right now that's missing from the official release stuff is Teemo. Teemo's not in here. I think the next version of this client's supposed to add Teemo. I think I read them talking about that in their Discord. Okay. Alright, let's go check out the spells. So these are signature spells. Volibear. So these are spells that you can only use if you're using this character in your deck. So this is for basically a Volibear deck. Stormbringer spell. Choose a friendly unit in your base, which is my base here. Oh, no, my base here. Deal damage equal to its might to all enemy units. It's like lightning. Stormbringer. That makes sense. So deal damage. So if if I had Volibear on my fucking base and this motherfucker has what, 10 might, and I use this 6 cost signature spell, I do 10 damage to every fucking enemy, specifically enemy units, only enemy units. Then move your unit there. Then I move my unit from my base that had that fucking effect, and then move it there, and then you can conquer it and you can get a point. That's an interesting card. 6 cost? That is pretty... That's actually pretty cheap considering how much this does. Or that's pretty fair price. Okay, Volibear, crazy guy. This is for Jinx. Super Mega Death Rocket. Deal 5 to a unit. When you conquer, you may discard 1 to return this from your trash to your hand. Again, it's kind of like really good. Didn't Genshin TCG also have like these kind of thing where every character card has their own special unique spell? I forget. But this synergizes pretty well. You damage 5 to a unit, and then after you use this, you trash it, but then you don't want many cards in your hand anyway, so you throw away a card you don't want to use and you get this back. And then that way, every turn you get 2 cards. So one to throw away and then one to kind of like... You get the option, basically with Jinx, you get the option of getting 2 cards every turn. And then as soon as this goes into your trash, every turn you look at the 2 card, you pick which one you want to keep, and then hold the other one, throw that away. No, it's only when you conquer though. No, but you need to use this first. So I'm thinking, in order to get this repeatedly, first you have to use it, which costs 4. Which does 5 damage, so it's pretty good trade-off just in terms of like the numbers, efficiency. You use 4 mana, it does 5 damage to a unit, which is probably gonna be close to killing it. And then this goes to trash. But then it says when you conquer, whether you follow through with your units clearing out the battlefield in addition to this 5 damage, or whether this 5 damage kills whatever they had on the battlefield, as long as you conquer it, then first you need to meet the requirement of conquering it. If you don't conquer it, the secondary effect of discard 1, return this to your hand doesn't work. I don't know if this is good. So much trade-off. But I guess it's an aggro deck, so you're supposed to do this in the very early stages of the game, hoping that you win. Okay. Yeah, so last breath. Ready a friendly unit. Okay. Deals damage equal. It deals damage equal to its might to an enemy unit at the battlefield. Cool. Wait, why do we only have 6? And there's... Maybe they didn't get added. 1, 2... Timo's not in yet. 1, 2... Do we not have Misfortune's thing? No. Okay. We have Set, we have Victor, we have Leona, Yasuo, Jinx, Volibear. We're missing Lee Sin, Darius, Ari, and Timo, and MF. Okay. It's like, holy shit, so many missing. Kaisa too. We don't have Kaisa. So realistically, if I'm building a deck through this client, I'm only going to I'll probably want to use Volibear, Jinx, Yasuo, Set, Victor, or Leona. Because the other legends that are in this game or in this client, like Ari, Lee Sin, and them, they don't have their signature spells in the game yet. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm sure they'll update it. Okay. All right. Action card. Stun an enemy unit at the battlefield. You may move a friendly unit to that enemy unit's battlefield. So it's literally Leona's Zenith Blade. She throws out her sword, and whoever it hits, she stuns, and she basically teleports herself to that enemy. Is literally what she does in the game. So this is exactly that. You stun an enemy unit, and then you move a friendly unit to that enemy unit. A stunned unit doesn't deal combat damage this turn. Ah, there's the description of a stun. A stunned unit does not deal combat damage this turn. How many cards in the game that stuns? The Leona, Zenith Blade. When you stun an enemy unit, ready me and give me +1 might. Damn, that's fucking expensive. 7? 7? For this stupid effect? This is like, you need to stun for it to get 1 might. The only way to stun is with these 3 cards. I guess you're supposed to only use this Eclipse Herald with Leona's deck because it's green. Yeah, it's green. But why is this only yellow? Oh, no. This is not the legend. This is the legend. Okay, green, yellow. When you stun 1 or more enemy units, buff a friendly unit. What? But doesn't that count as a buff? This is so stupid. Wait, does that count as a buff? I have to test this too. Because, like, this Leona card is telling me, hey, if you, let's say, stun somebody, you can give +1 buff to your friendly units. And I'm like, okay, let's give it to this bird. But then I don't know if it works because this is when you stun an enemy, this bird inherently gets +1. So this buff +1, does it get applied? Is that considered a buff? I don't know. I got nothing but questions. Okay, what about the regular Leona? What's she do? Shield. Okay, +1 while I'm a defender. When I attack, stun an enemy unit here. Oh, what the fuck? That's strong as fuck! It's first strike. But better, because it still doesn't do damage to her. If there's an enemy unit on a battlefield and Leona attacks into that battlefield, obviously she's not going to get might +1 because that only applies when she's a defender, and in this case she would be an attacker. But she's attacking. It stuns them, so they don't deal any damage to me. So if the enemy is 4 might, and I'm attacking with Leona, even though we're supposed to trade, because it doesn't deal damage, I kill it and Leona's fine, and she takes control of the battlefield, and you probably conquer it and get a point. That's interesting. Imagine though, when you combo this with the bird without even using the Zenith Blade, because she by herself can stun when she's attacking. So as long as she's stunned and this is on the field, this Herald gets +1 buff just naturally. And then it ready. What the fuck? Wait. So it's a 7 cost though. It's a fucking 7 cost. When you play this fucking card, there's no way you're going to be able to play any other card. Well, actually, it's more like... Okay, it's more like this, right? Look at this. So, this is this Leona, right? This Leona card goes here, right? And then this Leona card, you have one on the field at the beginning of the game, right? So realistically, you don't need to pay the 4 to play this card. Is that how that works? Oh, I don't know if that's true or not. No, I think you still have to pay the cost just to bring it to base. The only functionality of this, having one in the very beginning sitting here, is just so that you don't have to draw it out of random RNG. So you just kind of start. So technically, when you first start the game, you draw 4 cards. Technically, you have 5 cards, but 1 is just on the field. But if you want to play this, you have to pay. If you want to play this card that's over here and play it onto base, you have to pay the 4, right? So here's the thing. You cannot, for obvious reason, because this costs 4 resources and this costs 7 resources. For obvious reason, it's most likely you're not going to be able to play them on the same turn. But what you can do is one of the turns, you kind of set it up where you pay the 4, bring Leona into your base, right? Obviously, you don't want to attack yet because you want this Leona and the Herald at the same time on your base. So you kind of keep Leona here by paying the 4 cost, right? And then, in a way, eventually you get 7 mana and you play this Herald next to her here, right? What happens is that same turn, because you just played this character, this Eclipse Herald, into your base, is gonna come to the onto your base exhausted sideways. Because that's how it works, remember? If you play your card first into your base, they can't go to the battlefield immediately because they're exhausted already being in the base. So they're going to be sideways. But that's why you already have Leona here, where it says, when I attack stun the enemy unit, right? She's attacking now into the battlefield, and she's doing her own thing here with the enemy. They can't kill her, and she's doing her own thing. But the thing is, once she's there and she stuns, this effect happens because you just played this Herald and it's sideways, right? So you can't really move it. But because Leona just stunned, it says when you stun an enemy unit, ready this card. So it's sideways, but now you can ready it. So it's now no longer exhausted on the same turn you just played it. And then you give this +1. So it's 8. It's 7, 8. And then now it can move into another battlefield because it's now rested, or it's ready, because now it's ready, you can move it. So it's just like a really interesting small thing with a big ass fucking 7/7 unit, or I guess in this case 7/8 unit, where Leona, you kind of set the field with Leona already being ready on your base, and then once you have this card played, you use Leona to attack into one battlefield, and now the bird can ready itself to immediately go attack another battlefield, or the same battlefield. But obviously you would want to control both battlefields to get a point for each, I guess. That's interesting combo. I'm sure there will be more cards kind of like that I'll come across that will synergize with this, but that's pretty interesting. 7 might, or 7 rune though, that's like so fucking expensive. I guess I wouldn't know unless I actually played the game. That's just such an interesting, cool combo. Yeah. And actually, because she's stunning, and this is on the field at all times anyway, because you're running a Leona deck, it says when you stun one or more enemy units, buff a friendly unit. So you can technically buff Leona herself. She's a 4/4, but now she becomes a 4/5 when she's attacking because she stunned an enemy. Oh, that's cool. I like this. Alright. That's interesting. Kind of want to try Leona deck. Just for the hell of it. What do we got for Victor? Reaction. Play anytime, even before spells and abilities. Oh, that's what reaction means. Where the fuck is Darius at from earlier? Reaction. That's what reaction means. Reaction is not the ability of this. Reaction just means it can be played at any time. It's a counter. It's an instant spell. That's what reaction means. I was confused what that meant. Reaction means you can play it at any time. Not only on your turn or during combat, but even on the enemy's turn. Even before spells. So, reaction cards. Let's say hypothetically the enemy uses a spell, right? Because it's a spell, right? Let's say the enemy, the opponent, uses a spell card to, like, let's say kill my unit or something. And hypothetically, let's pretend that I have a reaction card that says that makes my unit immune to spells. I know that sounds OP, but let's say that happens, right? Because this is a reaction card and the enemy is using a spell card, and because reaction card is before spell and abilities resolve, this takes precedence. So they just wasted their card and my character would be like immune. So this is a reaction is an instant spell. Okay. It's pretty good to know. It's very important to know. But what does this card do specifically? It's a reaction card. Choose a battlefield. Give friendly unit their +1. This turn, and enemy units share -1. Minimum of 1. So can't go to 0, but 1. For a 2 cost, that's pretty good, I guess. It's a reaction card, so it's actually really good. In a hypothetical case where they're about to fight and they're about to trade, like I have a 2 might unit on the battlefield and they bring in a 2 might unit on the battlefield too, and then they're just literally about to trade. This is a 2 cost card and it's a reaction, so I could play it on their turn. As long as I have the 2 cost ready on my side, like 2 runes, I can use this, and then they're basically killing their own unit. This is actually a really good card. I love cards like this. Now, if you're playing against the Victor deck, you should always be looking at their side of the field and be like, do they have 2 runes? Can they use this card? Just assuming they have this card obviously in their deck because it's a signature spell. You're like playing against a Victor deck and you're like, ah, shit, I'm about to go attack into this battlefield and we're supposed to trade our units because they're both 2 might. But just because I know that this motherfucker has this card in his deck and he has 2 runes not used, you kind of like be sketched out. Just kind of think about what you're doing before doing it. Because ultimately, if he uses this, or if they uses this on your turn, you're basically going to end up killing your own unit like an idiot. It's a counter card, basically. What is set showstopper? So I just lose then. Yeah, you just lose the unit. And then they're probably going to end up getting the point because now they're going to control the battlefield and they'll conquer it and they'll get a point at the end of that turn, right? It's a pretty annoying card to face, but it's a really fun card to use. I love counter cards. Ah, wait. Do they have any other counter card reaction? Do I just look for that? Oh my god, look at all these fucking counter cards. Oh! Fucking Victor! Or it's not even green. Who's green? Counter a spell that costs no more than 4 and no more than 1 room. That's a very specific thing. Oh, it's a 1 cost. That might be. It's literally no more than 4 and no more than. What does that mean? I'm still confused on what that means. Looks like any color rune, but. Oh, it's a currency. There's separate currencies, basically. This is 4 of any runes, and this is 1. No, this is 4. What? It's their own separate currency, because some cards you can use by just using like 1 of this. I don't know what that means, but whatever. So this card Defy is literally a counter card. It's a spell card that you can use at any time to counter whatever spell they're using. So if I'm using a Super Mega Death Rocket Jinx card, they're like, ha, no, dumbass. And then just play this and then counter my card. Wait, how much does it cost? Oh, it costs 4. This card costs 4. So what was that? Was it no more than 4? What does that mean? Counter a spell that costs no more than 4. What does that mean? Counter a card that's no more than 4. So that includes 4 and below, right? Because this is more than 4, which means it starts at 5. But this is no more than 4, so it's 4 and below. Logically, if it's the other way around, where it's countering cards that are 5 and up, only 5 and up, that makes no sense because this is a 1 cost. That would be too powerful. So, okay, so this is 4 and below. That's so funny. Wait, green? Who the fuck is green? Who uses green? There's so many counter cards for green. Okay, there's Lee Sin, there's Ori, there's Yasuo. Oh my god, Leona, dude. Leona, oh my god. Leona deck is gonna be OP, I think. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, another reaction card. Give friendly unit +1 this turn and an additional +1 this turn if it is the only unit you control. Wow, this is so fucking annoying playing against this. It's like you're trying to clear the board and beat the enemy units, but then they keep getting buffed anytime they want because it's a reaction card and shit. I guess the worst situation would be like Leona deck fighting against a Leona Lee Sin deck or whatever, and like they both have green available to them and they're countering each other constantly. Reaction, an additional cost. As an additional cost to playing this card, you may exhaust a friendly unit. If you do, draw 2. Otherwise, draw 1. So I pay 2 and I draw 1. That is the baseline of this card. But if I want the additional effect of drawing 1 more, I pay the 2 and then I have to exhaust 1 friendly unit. Do you think this card might get banned? This? Not really. It's not powerful, but it is just very annoying. That's the nature of some of these counter cards. The 1 cost is kind of wild because this is a reaction. Same with this. It's a reaction. Usually, it's actually being 1 cost is very strong, but like 2 cost is okay. 1 cost is very strong now I think about it. Oh my god. That's kind of wild, actually. Oh my gosh, okay. Which one's this? Give a unit +2 might this turn, draw. Oh my god, for a 2 cost? Dude, green is busted! you're drawing a card. You could kind of like say paying 1 resource to draw a card. It's like it's pretty cheap. It's good for you if you can only just pay 1 to draw 1. Paying 2 to draw 1 is a little bit expensive. It's more like if you're drawing 1, you should pay, in my opinion, 1.5 resources. It's something like that kind of a feel. 1 is a little bit too cheap and it's good for you, but 2 is a little bit more expensive and it's annoying, right? This right now, 2 to draw 1, it's a little bit annoying, but it's okay. But then it gives +2 might to any unit that you control, which is fine. Dude, if it was draw 1 +1, the 2 would be like good price to pay. But then it's draw 1 +2, which is very good card for a 2 cost. On top of that, it's a reaction card, so realistically, this should cost like 3 or 3.5, in my opinion. But it's 2. This should cost 3, and I still think it's good. But it costs 2, so it's really good. Kind of annoyingly good if you're facing it. And then, wow, the reactions, there's so many. But there's blue reaction too, and then purple reaction. Wait, let me read this. Wind Wall. This is for Yasuo. Counter spell. It's just wait, why is... Oh, this is literally countering a spell. Then this is busted. This is such a good card now I think about it. Well, it has some criterias. I guess in a way it's kind of balanced, but there's probably so many spells that cost 4 or less. And I don't know what this is, but this feels reasonable. Counter a spell reaction, counter any spell basically. And it's a reaction that has 3 costs. I feel like this is a reasonable card. It's not very OP. I think it's balanced. Alright. Stupefy. Give a unit -1. Draw 1. -1, draw 1. I think that's too cheap. Man, drawing... The people who designed this game really don't feel like drawing is that should be that costly. Drawing a card is so like strong. I don't think they realize how strong drawing a card actually is. 1 cost draw and an additional effect on top of it being a reaction card. It's so stupid. What are they doing? What is this? This is a purple reaction card. Who uses purple? Yasuo. Just fucking Yasuo. Okay. I guess MF, Jinx, they can use it too in a way. Return a unit at a battlefield with 3 or less might to owner's hand. So I love cards like this, where it doesn't specify either my unit or the opponent's unit. It says a unit. So that tells me I can choose whether I want to target my unit or their unit. And it makes the card very efficient. It's like dual purpose card, making it useful in any like real situation. But then I guess if you had a card that's very important, that's 3 might or less, and the enemy attacks the battlefield and you have that card on the battlefield, you know your card is going to die. And once it dies, it's going to go to the trash, but you know that you want that card again. Like, think about it in a way where that card is going to die regardless. So they're gonna get a point no matter what. They're gonna conquer the battlefield if that's the only card that you have, right? So it's the matter of they're gonna kill it. They're gonna get a point regardless. Do you still want this card? And then you can pay 1 to get that card back, basically to my hand once it, before it dies, because it's gonna die anyway. There's this like use case for those situations, or you could just be like, hey, the opponent just sent a character to the battlefield and they're about to fight. But oh shit, would you look at that? This is a reaction card. You're not fighting shit. Here's 1 cost. You can send that card back to your hand. It has to be 3 or less might, but just like think about it. It's so stupid. They just spent like, let's say 2 or 3 cost, because it's usually like 2/2 or 3/3, right? Usually mites with 3 are like 2 or 3 cost. They just played 2 or 3 resource card last turn because they can't bring it to the battlefield on the same turn unless they have like special effects. But normally, once you play the card, they can't move into the battlefield immediately. They have to wait till the next turn. So they just spent 2 to 3 resources. They waited a turn, and now they're gonna bring that card into the battlefield, and they're about to attack the battlefield. And then I'm like, no, bro, send that shit back to your hand for a 1 cost. That's actually wild. Yo, reaction meta. This looks so fun. Like, it looks so fucking troll. But most of these cards are so good. Oh gosh, that's disgusting. And then we got set. But for friendly unit in your base, then move into battlefield. It's like a... It auto moves them. I wonder if you can attack if you're rested. If you're a card in your if you're a card in your base, you play a card into your base and they come in exhausted, like sideways. And then let's say hypothetically, like through this effect, you move them into a battlefield. But because they're exhausted, can they even fight? Another question that I have to answer. Interesting. Let's fucking do it. Let's make a deck. I know I didn't look at all the cards, but the good thing about this is, I guess, if I have a general idea which legend I'm gonna use, I can only choose between 2 colors anyway. Like, I can't, if I use Leona, which I will, because I want to make a deck with her right now and just try it. I can't use like red or purple, for example, so I don't really even need to look at those cards right now. Okay, let's make a deck. That fucking Leona's thing is like... it's fucking stupid. Alright, there's my legend. Okay, and then let's just name it Leona. Oh. And then now what? Champion. So we have this Leona. We have another Leona. There's only one Leona. Who has 2 options? Set. MF has 2 options already in this client. Leasing Kaisa, Volibear, Heimerdinger. Oh shit! I wonder if this last slot is Heimerdinger. Oh, what the fuck? No, there's Caitlyn and stuff too. I guess maybe not. Trendemir. Okay. There's only one Leona card, so that makes our decision pretty easy. Okay. And then we need her spell. Zenith Blade. Zenith Blade? Yeah, okay. And then we need to look at battlefields, because you can have up to 3 battlefield. I wonder if there's a battlefield that synergizes pretty well with Leona situation. When you hold this battlefield, play one recruit token. I don't think we really need recruit tokens. One rune. This feels like a volley bear situation. Because volley bear needs a lot of rune that you need to channel. We were looking for something that has to do with stunning. If it exists. When you conquer here, recycle one of your runes. I feel like recycling means you get a rune back from your... I don't know. I still don't know what that means. When you conquer here, choose 2 runes. Ready them at the end of this turn. This affects both players. These battlefields, because it's... Whoever takes control of them has the effect. When you hold here, if you have 7 units here, you win the game. It's looking straight up token victor. Units here have +1 might. It's an old logo, old image, including attackers. Spells and abilities affecting units here each deal 1 bonus damage. Is stunning considered an ability? That would be OP. But it is a spell. Ganking. Draw this card. Let's see what units there are. Okay. So we're running orange and... Was it orange and yellow? Green and yellow. Then gear, spells, runes. Yes. Let's see how many cards there are. Okay, there's not many cards. I think that's a good start for now. So let's start with units. We need early units. So let's see. Low cost units. We got the bird. Death what? Channel 1 rune exhausted. When I die, I get this effect. Okay, so when it dies, I get 1 rune. Interesting. Is there any other option for cheap costs just to start the game? As you play me, you may pay... What is that? Green rune? As an additional cost if you do draw 1. Can you play? She's considered a champion. I feel like it's not smart to play that. We have her. Okay, let's just go down the list. 3 cost, 3/2. While I'm attacking or defending alone, I have +2. I think that's pretty good for a 3/4 basically. Alone. I want to add this card. I wonder how many I want to add is the question, because this is expensive. Let's just add 1 for now. As an additional cost to play me, kill a friendly unit. I'm assuming perhaps this might synergize with this, because it has a death effect. Where when it dies, I can use get a rune. I guess I have no other choice but to kind of add this guy, because it's like a starting unit. When you play me, play a 1 recruit unit token here. Recruit token. Maybe a recruit token is also not a bad idea. Legion. When you play me, play 2/1 recruit token here. Get the effect if you play another card. I have to play another card first. Alright, so that's kind of like... Is this guy a win condition, perhaps? It's a pretty tanky guy, but there's other monster units that are way stronger in the game. Let's add a couple of him. Like, why am I farming a bunch of runes is the question. There's a couple of him. Let's add 2 of him. It's kind of 2/2/2. You know, technically, I can still add these champions to the deck. And like, really, something like this would be an endgame card. I'm sure it's here for me to add and use. When you play me, give a unit +8 this turn. And it costs 8, but we have cards that kind of give us runes. No, this is additional cost. Never mind. Who's this again? I think this guy's okay. We'll add. Two of these. I don't like this card all that much. Oh, let's just add 2. Okay. Holy shit. Is this? Alright, let's look at our spells. What do we got? This is such an interesting card. So basically you play this, and when it's on the field, at any given time, because it's a reaction, even on the enemy's turn, I can use it or make it go sideways, and it'll give me a mana, or what do you call it? Is that a symbol of a rune? I'm assuming it is. Yeah, it is. So maybe I want to add a couple of these. You know what? Add 3. Why not? Wait, there's another one. Why do I have so much runes? I need like an endgame card. I have so many rune generating things. Maybe it's okay. Because I can use some... Wait. This guy gives me... I need a lot of yellow runes then, realistically. Just cost green rune. I need like... Is this really necessary, I wonder? We may look at some of the other cards here. Hidden Blade. Kill a unit, its controller draws 2. A unit. I can kill my own unit, really. If I know it's gonna die. That's another way to use this card. If I know my unit's gonna die, I killed my own unit. They're gonna get a point anyway, but at least in the process, I'll fucking draw 2 cards. Could be interesting. Is straight up kill a unit at a battlefield. It means you can kill their units too. Why would I kill my own units but I can kill their units? Oh, it's only on my turn. Or in Showdown. So I should use this fucking card. Why am I not using this card? Okay, 3 of those. Each player kills 1 of their units. This might be useful. I'll add 2 of those because I have those birds that I want to kill off anyway. And a bunch of fucking counter cards. I almost forgot. I don't want Wind Wall. It's too expensive. And it's green. This is green cost. The next time a friendly unit would die, kill this instead. Recall that unit exhausted. Bro, I have no idea how I'm building this deck. When you play this, buff a friendly unit. Friendly buff unit have deflect. It's hexproof. Opponent must pay, I don't know what that means, rune, to choose those units with a spell or ability. So it buffs, it gives hexproof unless they have to pay more. It's not completely hexproof. They have to pay to target. Hoombi, what's up? But this is green 2 mana. I don't want to run greens too much. I like this. This is also green. What am I doing then? Oh, this is so complicated. Okay. I need to restart this. Because I just realized this stupid bird is green. The stupid bird that I'm trying to synergize with here with Leona is fucking green. Okay. But it's 3 a.m. in C. Is it 3 a.m. right now? Shit. Should go back to bed, yo. I can't use these characters because they're champion units, but I can use this guy. Maybe I'll add him because I am also running green. Maybe I'll just add him. Fucking 2 big guys. This guy and this guy. I can play him. Technically, I can't play this guy, but it's allowing me to add. So I don't know if this system is fully like, you know. It's a 40 card deck. Oh, this means, okay, I see what this is. This means I need at least 2 runes, at least 2 green runes, but 8 total. That's what this means. Aha. So Leona needs 4 yellow. No, 1 yellow. And so I'll figure this shit out. I wish they had like a trial deck I can use. Okay, I'll add three of these guys. I think these guys are pretty decent. Alright, 2 of these guys. Add 1 of these guys. Now we got some endgame stuff. Damn, these guys are expensive though. I guess that's fine. It's like a bunch of this. I guess the whole point really for this deck is to stall as long as possible with like counter spells until I get the big boys out. So yep, I'm using this to basically clear their side. I'm using this to clear board. I need counters. Okay. Need 4 more cards. Battlefield? Did I not put Battlefield in? Or are they separate? I feel like they're separate. I have no idea which one's best. So it sounds like, it feels like battlefields are literally like a snowball mechanic. Let's get one of these. Get one of these. No, I don't like that one actually. Ah, I'm hungry. I like this. Because why our first few creatures are like 2/3 cost. Oh, what did I just add? Oh, if I care for that. Sure. Okay. Wait. Actually, instead of doing it that way. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on. Okay. I still need 4 cards. This is colorless. No, it's blue. But it's colorless. I can't use these, I'm assuming, because they're a different color. Can I? I feel like you can't. Even though it's colorless runes, you can play with any runes. It's red color. Wait, orange, I guess. Did I just add one by mistake? I'm gonna add it just to see if it works or not. I have no clue. What does it do even? Buff an exhausted friendly unit. I feel like that's such a waste of a card, but whatever. Just to see if it works. Four of my colors, green and yellow. This is so weird. This deck is so weird. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go. Well, let's fucking play. This just feels so bad. But I guess we won't know unless we play. How do I play? Deck cannot have duplicate battlefields. Oh! You can't have... That answers one of my questions. You can't have 3 battlefields of the same kind. Okay. Well then. Let me just add another battlefield. Let's just do that. Cool. Oh. Done. Deck contains colors with different color than legend. Okay, well that answers another question of mine. You can't use this card. Well then, thank you. Even if it's manaless, you can't use it. I think I need more units though. Yeah, I think I need more units. Where's the bird? Wait. Oh. There's the bird. Okay. Alright. There. Oh, I need runes. Oh, I just want to play. Okay, I need runes. 12 runes. So, hold on. How many... How many colors do I have? 17 green, 17 yellow. I can go half and half. So, 6, 6... No, 7, 5. 7. No, it doesn't matter. We can go literally half and half. Okay. We'll just go. Where's runes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Let's do it! Play. How do I play? Test? That's rank. Test? Play? Wait, I did. Okay. Hey! Let's see how fucking shitty this becomes. That's my hand. Wait, what the fuck is going on? What is this? Why do I have recruits in my deck? Wait, are we even playing the game? What? I'm watching. What? Things are already happening and I didn't do shit. Where's my deck? Oh, that was just a random testing thing. What does it say? How do I play? Oh, this? There you go. All right. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Oh, this is... Alright. That's normal. I need the bird. I'm okay with this. I'll mulligan this. I need units. I need a bird. That did not help. Oh, there's the bird! Okay, great. I'll play this first. There's my runes. I have 1 yellow. I need 2. So I can actually... Can I play this? There. Now I have 2. 1. I play the bird. Goes in rested. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use this counter thing because I no longer... Okay, that's my turn. Wait, this is the battlefield. Okay. I can't read what this says. Oh. Oh, this guy's fucking 4/4. Wait, what? What is that? What is this asking me to do? Is it my turn? It's my turn. I could use this. Okay. To kill this guy off when he goes into... Which battlefield's better? Plus 2. I need 4. So let's do this. This is gonna get me 1 green. So let's do that. So I have 4 mana or 4. Play the bird again. Move into here. Confirm. I get a point. Let's go. What's up, bro? And then I'm going to hold on to the regular mana. I have 2 mana left. And I'm going to use this when showdown happens. If this guy wants to fight me. I'll just kill it right off. He does get to draw 2. Wait. What do you mean? I don't have enough mana. Why? Oh, fuck. It was a floating mana. Damn. Okay. Oh, this dies and... Channel 1 rune exhausted. I fucked up. I fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. 5, 6. The fuck am I doing? Can I kill one? Well, this is what I'll do. I'll do this. Come on. Play this. Oh, I'm gonna lose this floating mana. Damn, because this is this 2 yellow that I need? That was that 2 yellow? I don't even fucking know. Q. Good. He gets to draw 2, but whatever. I'm gonna go here. Because this guy's gonna kill me. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed. He's got so many cards! I can't play this because I don't have green. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I am so... I'm fucked. What is this? Did you just return that to my hand? When you play me, move a unit from battlefield to... Okay. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. I could play Leona too. What I should do is move this guy in here. Let them trade. Move the bird here. Take point. Play Leona. Set up for the next turn for the big bird. So let's try to do that. First, let me float a green. Do I need green? Do I need any green? I don't need that yet. Because it's gonna go away anyway. What does it? What's the penalty of floating a green and I'm not gonna use it? Oh, I could have used it on their turn for countering. I messed up. Whatever. She comes in rested. Have this guy go over here. Boom. They can trade. Wait. That's fine. I just want to get that off. Great. And then I can move the bird. Over here. Get a point. Do I get a token now? When you hold here, play a 1 recruit unit. Okay. And then I could kind of pass. Okay. Am I winning or losing? I have no clue. Well, technically, we're even. We're supposed to get to 8 first. This is our score. What deck am I using? Leona stun deck. Remember? Earlier we were talking about comboing Leona with this big bird. We're about to do it right now. Assuming we have enough mana. I'm gonna get a green here. Is it a floating mana? Oh, it's literally addition mana. Oh, that's pretty dope. Okay, it's not floating. Oh my god, he's destroying me! Fuck! Oh, this guy's not even that big. What's this? Oh, it's the same seal thing. Look, watch. We're gonna go... Oh, who the fuck is this? We're about to go ham. Y'all ready for this? 2/2, 6 You're 6. Huh. Not enough for my... Oh, fuck. 8, 7. Okay. This is the combo. You ready? I am going to first play this bird onto my battlefield. He's gonna be rested. Now I'm going to attack with Leona to this guy and kill him. And while I'm doing that, she's 4-4, he's 4-4 because of his little buff, but Leona's gonna win. And then this is going to become ready, and I'm going to attack in here, right? But because there's 8 here, 4 plus 2 plus 1, that's 7. And I have 7. But I'm going to get a buff, and I'll get an 8, right? So this guy has might of 4 at the top right. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. This bird is 7. They're all going to trade realistically, but they're not going to trade because this bird gets a plus 1 buff whenever I stun a character, and Leona's going to stun this motherfucker. You see how this works? And I have mana left over for my spells. So let's do it. Let's clear the board. And then... What is this? What is this spell? When I attack stun an enemy unit, I'm gonna stun this guy. So she's gonna... They're not gonna trade, he's gonna die. Boom. What is this? When you stun one or more enemy units, buff a friendly unit. Which I'm going to... Oh, let's activate first. This first. When you stun an enemy unit, ready me, give me plus 1. Boom. 8. And then, what is this? Can I buff this again? Did they not trade? 4-4. If they trade, do they go even? Just in case, let me buff here. So she's 5. Was it too late? I feel like it's too late. Fuck! I could just kill it all. Alright. Wait, what can I? Wait, what can I? What? Let's do this. Why can't I move the bird? Oh, dude, it doesn't work. Bro, it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Never mind. Ah! Bitches! Come on. I don't know what you just did. What did you just do? What are you doing? Oh, you brought it back. What's up? You see? I don't know if I needed to kill that guy with my spell. Maybe it was gonna die regardless. I don't know how the order of operations work. I don't have mana. Fuck. I don't know if I... Maybe I shouldn't have used that. I don't know. I don't know how this works. What's the order? Maybe I should have just tested it. Like limit tested. Your enemy has many cards. I know, and a shit ton of mana. Oh my god, it's him. But you can't move it. See, I have some tanky characters. What? Fuck. What is this effect? When you defend... Oh! When you... What does that say? When you defend here, move a friendly unit to base. I'll just move this guy because he's gonna die. Is he gonna die? He's got 6... Is that damage? Me moving back to my base. Oh, that's how he pulled him back earlier. You can get a point. I'm okay with that. Fuck! Bro, how are you? How did you get ready so fast? Oh shit! This is not good. Okay. I have the big dragon. This was my end game. When you play me, give a unit +8 this turn. This is a reaction spell, so I can use that next turn. 6, 10. I have 10 runes, so this is 8. I have just enough for this and this because I have this. So I have just enough runes to play all my cards. So now I have to do math. When you play me, give a unit +8. This is overkill, but I mean it is what. Oh, I can't play this guy yet. Shit! Because he's gonna go in rested. No! Did I lose? Fuck! Can I draw somehow? Can I draw a card? Fuck! I think we're screwed. Wait! Give a unit +2. Draw 1. Okay. Let's do that. I have to just draw another unit card. Because he's got 7 points. He's about to win. So let's do this. Oh, come on. Oh, that's me. Good. No! Wait, stunned unit battlefield. You may move a friendly unit to that end. Oh! But that's 3 mana. I don't think I have enough mana. Fuck. I could move. Does this work? I don't have mana. Fuck. Fuck. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No. If I had 3 mana, I can. If I had 3 mana, I was thinking maybe I could move the dragon into a battlefield, like still rested, but like occupy it. Fuck! Well, this guy's strong. I think I lost because you're gonna get 8 points from this. And then what? Do I end turn he wins because he's conquered this? No! Fuck! No! I was doing well. I think I didn't need to use that one card earlier when Leona was about to fight the dude on the left. Fuck! Because I wasted mana and the card. If I still had that card, I could have used it on something else later. Damn it! Because even if they were 4-4 together, the dude on the left and Leona, they were both like 4-4. They'll probably just end up trading anyway. Ah, God! Alright, let's try it again. It's pretty fun. I feel like there's a lot of people playing. What the heck? It's like it's fast matchmaking. Same outcome, longer fight. I could have won, maybe. We'll see. Is this the same dude? I don't remember if that's the same name. I feel like okay, let's just do that. What the bitch? He's got bad cards, so he rage quit. Are you kidding? It's fine. Oh my god, it's a volley bear. I gotta try to finish this quick. What is this awful hand? Actually, it's not that bad. Just get rid of that. How do I have 3 runes already? How is that a thing? What happened? How? Do I start with 3? I'm going first, right? Wait, what the fuck is going... What am I clicking right now? I'm so confused. What is this? Can I get... Okay. You got your first win? Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Oh, it's because of this I had 3 runes. Oh, and then this fucking battlefield does nothing. Oh, I see. So then let's go over here. What the? What just happened? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Oh, it's recycling one of my runes. I don't know how that works. I'm so confused. Let me use green. I'm so lost. Use this, green, confirm. I have to select a battlefield? Oh, you're hiding it into a battlefield. That's how that works. So this is kill a unit at the battlefield. Its controller draws 2. So realistically, if my character's about to die, I can just kill my own character, draw 2. Because it's draw 2 for the controller of the one that dies. Did you fix your deck? Why all the cards affect you draw? I think it's fine for now. Sometimes you just get unlucky drawing cards. What's this? Why would he exhaust my card? I'm still gonna get a point, no? What? 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 What do you mean? What just happened? Oh, it's that stupid shit. Oh, that's so annoying. I just wasted 2 cards. You know what? Just because of that? Kill yourself. Bitch. Kill yourself. Get out of here. You can draw a card, whatever. I'm still winning. What did you just use? What did you just use? Do I want to bring out Leona now? I feel like he's also got like cards that like... No. Let's take a steady route. Because I'm sure there are cards in like many different colored decks where it's like kill a unit. And I don't want to fucking kill Leona. You know what I mean? Did he already use... Oh, his Volibear's right here. He's saving up that mana, I guess. Other friendly units enter ready. That's so annoying. It's a fucking haste card. Yikes. What is that thing that it keeps using on it? What is that? Is there like a log? Damn. Oh, why did you buff your own character? If you're not gonna... Is it till end of turn? Or what? Oh, it's just... It's exhausted because... This exhausted thing. Okay. Okay, well. Play Leona. Move this guy in here. Man, I can't believe my fucking... The hidden cards disappear if the battlefield is no longer occupied. I put a card here earlier, but because my dude died, I lost that card too. I need yellow. Do I need yellow? I think I need yellow. Wait, what happened? Where's my refresh? What happened? Is that a bug? Did I just encounter a bug? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to wait for it to run out. That's so ridiculous. Did I get a mana there? Whatever. Dude, this guy is stacking up fucking... Oh my god. He's got 12 runes. Oh, here comes the fucking craziness. How strong are you? 9? And 9. The fuck did you just use? Wait, what is this? Choose a friendly unit and enemy. Nah, dog. Nah. See, these are the times when you have... What? How many cost is this? Ha! Ha! Defy! Counter spell! Beat! So, what are you gonna do? Dumbass? See, this is exactly why I kept that card handy. Ow. 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 So this guy's 9. 7. 8, 9. 10. It's at 10 now. Well, I have 2 Leonas. Can't play this yet. 5. My gosh. Ugh, what do I do? Can't use this either. The best thing I can do is just take and occupy this. 5 runes, 6, 7. I feel like I need to occupy at least one of them for temporary purposes while I wait to build my rune. I have another Leona, so that's fine. I can't even use the bird because I don't have runes. Best thing I can do is just kind of occupy this and just at least get a point on the board and control something. Yeah, this is the best thing I can do. He's got no runes, so he can't really do much. You could bring this guy over here, but I could try to kill both of them in the next turn when I get 7 runes. I don't have enough mana. Fuck. Wait, where's my point? Still waiting for this guy. How are you able to play all that? Where'd you get your runes? Did I get a point or not? Does this save? Let me see. Does this save? No, it doesn't. I. Oh no. Oh no. This is all. So I see what's going on. Because every time you use a card, you end up using a rune. You kind of have to just wait it out sometimes. Because after you use it, it doesn't get refreshed, so to say. What? How does this work? It's hard to tell because I don't have the physical runes laid out in front of me. This is all it tells me. This is confusing. This guy's about to destroy my ass. So I have 7 runes, right? I can't attack anyway. Or I can't take the... Dude, he's gonna win. What is this and this? As you play me, you may pay 1. It's the same effect. Oh, this is probably just regular. This is the addition. I'll pay 1. Give me a card. That's not fucking helpful. I'll play this too. Now he's gonna get... Oh, dude, I just fucking lost. He's gonna get fucking... How many points now? He's gonna get 7 points. Damn it! Look at all this shit that he has. I need that one card that clears the entire board. But I don't know what color it is. I don't think it's my color. So what did I learn? I need more units. This mana situation. I still haven't gotten like... okay, maybe it was just a bad game. Because realistically what I want to do is start the game off with like a couple units. But maybe I have too many spells. Jeez. They're so tanky. Concede. Alright. Let's go back to my deck. I have too many spells, it seems. This deck is weird. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Maybe I got it all wrong. I need like endgame. I think this is unnecessary. Okay. Three of these, 1-1-1, 6-6, okay. We need a bird. Maybe this big guy, maybe this guy is what we need as our end game. Let's bring 2 of him. This whole recruit thing is like, what is the purpose of the recruit for this deck? It's like not really. There is no purpose. Play 3/1 recruit unit tokens into your base. What is the purpose of that? To get this guy on the field? This guy feels like it's stupid. I'm paying 4 for a 6, and he has no additional effects. Is that considered strong? 4 for a 6? I guess it is, because this guy's an 8 and a 6. It does kill an enemy, but okay, maybe I'll try it. So to get this guy on the field, I need some friendly units to kill. This is fine. I want to kill this guy. I need the tokens. Maybe I should just get more units. How many units do I have? 3, 5, 7, 10, 12. 12 units in a 40 card deck. Oh, there's more. 15, 17. 17 should be fine. That's a lot for a 40 card deck. 17. It's nearly half. No, maybe I should at least get 3 more. Do I have the bird? I do. Oh, this guy. I forgot. 19's fine. And then we get gear, so stupid. Maybe this is usable. Because it seems like abilities like that big guy, this dragon guy, for example, this guy has the ability to kill when it enters. But then technically, if I have something like this, it can deflect it, but they need to pay. Maybe get like a one of these. This was useful. 2 of these. Hello. Okay. Maybe I do need some more units. Nice art. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe we just get more units, bro, to be honest. Maybe we'll just get more units until we figure out what a good balance is. There. Fuck, let's try it again. I don't know. There's a lot of units. Oh my god, it's an aggro deck. This is good. This is good. This is good. Give me a bird. Give me a bird. Not that bird. Fuck, it's the same card. Oh, I like that. When I conquer here, discard, draw a card. I can't play shit though. 'Cause I... That's embarrassing. I couldn't play anything with my first turn. Damn, I just got wrecked. The beat's on point. It's pretty good music. Ah, jeez. What the fuck? You're playing your... Really already? Jinx is 3 cost? What the fuck? Oh, talk about an aggro card. Okay, she's gonna throw away those 2 cards. She's got Assault 2 now. Accelerate. You can't accelerate. She can't be accelerated because he's out of mana. Okay. Noob! Noob! Alright, what we gotta do is 4. Also, wait, what did you activate? You discarded 2 card. When you play me, discard 2 card for Assault 2, which is 2. When I'm attacking, you get +2. So you're actually a 6. Alright, let's do it this way. Play this. Obviously I can't move into a battlefield, which is fine. Let me save that 1 mana because I'm gonna go to the battlefield that this guy doesn't choose. I'm just gonna avoid him for now. I got a good bit of... How do I say? A good bit of combo going on here to snowball. What the fuck? You played Misfortune in your Jinx deck? Is that like good? You may play me to an open battlefield. Friendly units may be played to... What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that MF. Not motherfucker, her name is MF, Misfortune. Run recruit token here. And then, can you play me Legion? So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking bombard this shit, okay? We're gonna attack and clear... Wait, before we do that, let's do this. Boom. I get a token. I think. Yep. And then watch. Legion. Boom. Token. Great. Now, unfortunately... What is the best move here? To clear the board and get... No, yeah, clear the board, get 1 point, right? 4, you're out of mana. You can't buff your character. She doesn't have any special effects. This guy, when he attacks alone, gets +2 might. Are we gonna just trade? I think we... Do I wanna just trade? No, maybe I don't wanna just trade and attack later with these guys to clear that. Oh, but when you attack, you gotta clear this. Ah, boo! Do I want to trade? Do I just want to trade? Let's trade. Let's trade. I want to trade. Let's get that off the field because her effect is actually pretty good. Let's get him off the field. Good. And then next turn, wherever she chooses to go, I can try to clear it with all this. Hoping for a day I'll see you again playing League, but not grinding on rank, but playing for fun. One day. I'm sure one day. Why? You're playing arcane build. She's got ganking. Okay. Who's this? Accelerate. You may pay. Okay, you have no mana. You can't accelerate. Yeah, sure. Take it. Why aren't you taking a battlefield? You're so strange. Why aren't you doing that? That's such a weird decision. Why aren't you taking a battlefield? That's how you win. Do you not want to... What the fuck? Alright. What is your strongest character? 6? With an Assault 2? Do you even have the Assault 2 stats? It's not listed here. I don't know if you have it. Get rid of that token. And then since I played that, boom. Give me 2 more tokens. How many cards can I have on my base? Alright, well, let's put you over here. 4, 5, 6. Let's put all 3 of you fucking over here. Wait, what's this? What is this? What is this effect? When you conquer here, discard 1 and draw 1. Oh, fuck! I don't wanna! Oh, I should have read it. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Oh, that's okay. Put all 3 over here. So that Jinx, who's gonna be 6, I think, will be able to trade with all of them. What is this? Oh, what was that? What was that? I don't know what that was. Oh, whatever. And turn. Oh, it's bugged again. I don't know what that was. Every time those notices come out and I right click like out of it, the game doesn't continue. Oh, I was recycle one of my runes. Fuck. Whatever. This Legion deck is pretty cool. There's a shit ton of tokens. I wonder if they have a skill that can clear the entire board. What is this? As you play me, you may discard a card as an additional cost. If you do, reduce my cost by 2. Okay. Alright, that's okay trade. I'll take that trade. Oh, I didn't realize you can move characters into a battlefield after a battle phase has already occurred. What the fuck? Did not know. Discard a card. Draw a card. Oh shit. I don't know what card that was. Alright. It's a red mana? Yeah. Bro, you got no card. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got no cards. Do I want to save my... I'm not in a rush to... What I should do... He's out of cards. He's barely have any mana. What I should do is just clear the board and stay... What do you call it? Stay... I can use this card. Yeah. Clear the board and then stabilize. So you have no cards. So we'll do this. Boom. We'll do this. Boom. Wait, what? Okay. Cancel. Boom. Do that for now. Get! Refresh rune. That's what this is. So, what do I need? Green. How does that work? Oh, I guess. Okay. I still don't know how that works. Boom. Okay, and then discard, draw a card. Let me discard this guy. This guy's probably way better. He's 8-8. 8-6. Let's get rid of him. I don't think we need all that damage. Akko, what's up? Good morning to you. I wanted to play this, so I just turned the live stream on. Do I want to play this guy? No. Save your mana. Just move this guy in somewhere. 6, 5, 5. Ah, that's not even gonna help. Let's just keep him here. Cancel. Cancel. Good. The floating mana system, I don't know how it works. I keep wasting it. So next turn I'm gonna have 3, 6, 8. I'm gonna have 8 runes or mana next turn. I saw you went live a few days ago at 2 a.m. my time. Right, yeah, I was just doing my Zenless daily because I was bored. To be honest. Oh, he's about to kill one of my fucking characters with his super mega death rocket, perhaps? Are you gonna do it? I have a counter. I'm sorry. Who are you gonna kill? I see you floating over my characters. You have just enough mana for it. Are you gonna use your super mega death rocket? Sorry, I'm gonna counter it. Bro, don't do it. Wait, how much does that cost? 4? Oh, he's gonna do it. Wait, he has no mana. He has no mana. Oh, what is he doing? What's his plan here? Oh, he's gotta discard the 2. Oh yeah, you have to discard 2 when you play her for Assault 2. Now she's 6/6. I forgot, she just killed herself. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh, he's just trying to clear the board, which is fine. I get it. But you got no cards. This is the problem with aggro decks. Well then. Do I want to give him draw? No. Let's just do this. Oh. I just drop it on the floor. Sorry, bro. Take control of this. Okay, so basically what this does is it makes one of my exhausted rune that I used, come back. So I have 2 yellow that I use, 4 green that I use. I have a counter card here that's green, so I should get green. Is this how that works? Do I get 1 green back? I don't know what the fuck that is. What do you mean? Why did I just lose a... What? Why did I just... When you conquer, you recycle one of your runes. Does that mean I lose one of my runes? My god, why is that even a thing? What the fuck? Does that mean technically I have 5 runes on the table? Let me get rid of this. Does that go back into my rune deck? Is that how that works? Is that why I just lost one of my runes? What the hell? Well, I can't use this. I don't have runes. Hide for now. Hide now for rune to react. I have no runes though. How am I able to use this? It's so confusing. Oh, I can't. Whatever. Whatever. The system's a little wonky, which is understandable. It's not like a official thing. What's the plan? I think I won. I don't think he has enough cards or runes to fight, really. Accelerate, which is okay, but he used 3 runes to accelerate it, so you can take 1, but can't I just... He's gonna get a point. But I'm gonna get a point here. You discard, drew 1. How did you get mana back? Oh yeah, you use this. What is this? Oh, he's doing stuff. But I think I won? Why is everything glowing? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's bugged. So, oh my god, this is bugged. Bro. Because of that stupid thing I just did earlier. Oh, shit. I think I lost. Wait. Did I lose? If I just end turn, don't I get a point for this guy? I can't do anything. It's bugged. I can't even end turn! Oh, dude, this guy's probably sitting here like, wow, this guy's such BM. He could just end the turn and win right now, but he's like stalling because he's an asshole. I literally can't do anything! Dude! This was supposed to be my first real win. I'm so sad. I can't even... The timer's gone. Oh, there it is. Thank God. If this ends, do I just get a point? I'm so sorry, dude. Kilowatt, I'm so sorry. I'm not stalling on purpose. I swear, everything's frozen. Do I get a point here and do I win? Or do I just... I don't even win! Unless he can't kill this. But why couldn't he be able to kill this? Bro, this is so sad. I can't. What a bug. That's so lame. All because I was trying to see if I can use a card that requires no mana. Or at least it seemed like it, but it wasn't. And then the shit froze. If there was chat, I'd let him know. I'd be like, yo, my shit's frozen. Can you concede? Because obviously I won. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad, man. I don't know what's going on, but I think it was a skill issue. So if you have no idea what this is, you know what this is. This is the new League of Legends trading card game that's gonna come out called RIFTBOUND. Somebody online somebody who knew how to make a card game simulator, they made an online version of this. It's a little wonky because obviously it's not official. I'm just playing this to see how the game is played and considering whether I should just collect the cards or actually play the cards. This is... See, okay, I'm gonna restart. I think it's like frozen. I never played LoL. Oh, really? I see. Well, it's supposedly coming out this October. And they started like teasing cards. Like throughout the week they tease like 3 new cards and there's like 300 whatever in total. They've already teased like a good chunk. But yeah. Apparently there's no more worthy opponents. They got scared. They all got scared. No worthy opponent. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. thank you guys for watching. If you guys are curious, obviously this is not, it's not sponsored, obviously. But if you guys are curious about this in general, you can go check out the pinned chat message. There's a pinned message that I pinned. Links there if you want to play this for yourself, but I don't know if how many of you are gonna actually play it. I'm gonna go eat, and then maybe I'll play more tonight off stream. I was gonna stream for a little longer. I thought I was good, but I'm like fucking hungry out of nowhere. Alright guys, thank you. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that will be. Okay, bye bye. Have a good day. Peace. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Peace.